Hello everyone and welcome back to more Mystic Destinies! We are back for more show's route because in the last episode it's where shit went down. Oh my god. So the beginning of the episode, the start off, last episode, was when we were chasing that mysterious girl who had been stalking us, the one with the blue earrings. So we were running after her and we managed to corner her down at a dead-end alley. So we were approaching her, and as we were like, hey, we just want to talk, we just want to ask you a couple questions, we don't want to fight you kind of thing. But of course, she just went total psycho mode. She started throwing black flames at us, and of course, Hanny freaks out. She wasn't expecting it, we weren't expecting it, and she managed to put up a defensive spell, like her barrier, a little bit for a while, but then she accidentally tripped over a box as she was trying to stand her ground. But then, so when the girl was gonna throw another a ball of flame at her, Sho miraculously, he shows up and then he took the hit for us, and of course the rest of the other guys, as well as Hikaru, our professor, comes into the scene, and then we were so distracted by Sho getting injured because we were so confused, and we were like, oh my god, how did that hurt him, because isn't he a phoenix kind of thing, like he's fire immune kind of thing. So the girl got away, and then we took care of Sho. We treated to his injury. Hana was pretty shook. She was not shook as in well, kind of, because something shocking did happen to her, but not in it was a bad kind of shook kind of thing. So she didn't want to leave Sho's side, but then of course Hikaru insisted because he's fine. He's not he's not in any critical danger now because he healed him. So Hikaru took us home, and as he was driving us home, Hana was just asking about Sho, and then Hikaru kind of questioned her about why did you go after her kind of thing or whatever, or do you know anything about what happened, blah blah blah, and then Hannah's just I thought I can handle it kind of thing, and we did too. We honestly did. We thought this girl was completely harmless in any way, and so we went after her, and then of course that was a big mistake. So afterwards, when Hikaru dropped us off, he gives us a warning, but then we kind of just walked off. So what else happened? Okay, so the next day. Before the night ended, we get a text message from Sho, and he was like, "Hey, let's meet up and let's go to my, let's meet up and we need to discuss this." So yeah, we do. So next day we were waiting around for Sho, and then Sho shows up, and he was like, "Let's go visit my parents because they are scientists and they kind of specialize in this stuff, and so let's see if we can try to get some answers." So we go to visit Sho's parents' office, and then we kind of talked, told them a little bit about it. So we found out that the girl was a dark phoenix, and that, I was right on the money, because before I was like, maybe this girl's a phoenix or something, and when she's been following us around, and when she started throwing black flames, she's like, oh, maybe she's a dark phoenix or something, and it turns out to be right. So, and apparently dark phoenixes from Sho's parents, they're they're the corrupted ones, and it's very rare to kind of encounter them. So we were really confusing in them to why and how we were able to actually manage to encounter her. And then afterwards we were told to leave the premise because Sho's parents wanted to talk to Sho privately, and then through the door we eavesdropped that Sho's parents wanted Sho to not see us anymore because we're too dangerous around him, and he's only gonna be put in danger if he hangs out with us. But no, he refused, so he storms out. And then we get a little bit more about Sho's backstory and how he has a really strained relationship between his parents before and his siblings, because he is the youngest, and the parents didn't pay much attention to them. But then afterwards, when he started doing good in school and doing well in plays and stuff, they started caring for him a bit more. And then he thought that the relationship was going to turn around, but then it kind of went back to square one because we're involved now. And also we learned from Sho about how sorcerers are going extinct because people really hate our kind, because the god of chaos is the one who gave us power, and of course the other gods didn't like that. But then the god of chaos is he was like, fuck you guys, I don't care, I do what I want. So that's why sorcerers were seen as a bad luck omen kind of people. So yeah. And then afterwards we I think we indirectly asked if we were the cause of Sho's strained relationship to his parents again, and as we were leaving, he kind of let us go on that note, that sour note. So we were like, oh my god, like what do we do now? Like, I can't get over my feelings for him, but this is the reality of things now. So Hannah's kind of accepting it, but then she was like, in the end, she was like, it doesn't hurt to try anyway. So she kind of fuck it all kind of thing, and then kind of goes on her own way, gets really distracted at work, then I think encounters that mysterious dude Iluilus here, the guy with the black hair, and so she encountered him, bumped into him on the street by accident, and he was so beautiful and so like, oh my god, good looking and godly like. So we were really shook by his appearance, but then afterwards, after Sho hasn't spoken to us for weeks, he texted us and was like, hey, let's hang out, and like I feel like I need to apologize to you for not being a good partner again, and it's like I don't want to abandon you kind of thing. So yeah, and then afterwards we were like, yeah, sure, why not, it's an undate kind of thing. So we just kind of Hannah just kind of went into that mindset where it's like, whatever, I'm just gonna hang out with him and like, chill with him because that's how it makes me happy. Like if that's all I can do, then then so be it kind of thing. So, and then of course, as we dressed up so cutely on the undate, Sho was all like confused and was like, oh my god, she's cute, what do I do kind of thing. And so we stopped by the cafe, and then the Blue Sky Cafe, and then afterwards went on a little mini undate, and then we find out that Sho is also attending the party. So we had a party to go to because our dad invited us to a business party earlier, and then so turns out Sho was also invited. So we're like, oh, let's go together because we might as well. And then so we went to the party, got ready, went to the party, and then we met up with Chisaki, who is Tatsuya's mom, and we find out that Chisaki is related to Sho's side of the family, and it turns out that Sho and Tatsuya are cousins. And oh my god, so like I was really that was surprising. And then afterwards, during the ball, of course, we encountered Iluilus again, the guy that we bumped into, and he asked us for a dance. So then, since we didn't know much about him, we're like, sure, why not? So we danced around with him, and then, of course, he turns complete psycho mode on us, and he's all like, I have this goal that I've been working to all my life, and you are the weapon or the tool that will help me accomplish this goal. So I'm gonna put you in this ritual that will stab you a couple times, and then it'll be good, and I'll take your powers. So he turns out to be a total creep. He threatened us, and then afterwards we ran out of the ballroom. We were really distraught. We were really traumatized by that. And Sho comes out after us, and we spilled the tea. We told him all about it, and then of course Sho was like, if anything happens, like I'll be there for you. I'll always be supportive of you, and so as well as the guys. So yeah. That's where we last ended off on that night. So yeah, this is the very next days or so from the time of the ball. So yeah. So let's continue. That's a lot of recapping. I'm sorry, but yeah, I need to get my events straight so that I don't forget shit. So no matter how fast the days go by, the memory of Iluilus never leaves my mind. Yes, I'd be pretty scared too. I can still feel the way his breath tickled my skin when he whispered those awful things to me. Yeah. My body shivers involuntarily at the very thought, and nothing I do seems to help me forget. I took an extra shift at Veritas today simply so I could focus on work and nothing else. Well, don't get too distracted, because you were pretty distracted with Sho, and you did a pretty shit job. Every time I sense the negative feelings bubbling up in my chest, I dive right into some menial task, or whatever. I ignore my phone vibrating in my pocket and start cleaning the counter for the 6th time this hour. Sorry, Sho. Oh no, why not? Why do you not want to answer him too? I don't even have to look at the screen anymore to know that it's Sho who's calling me. Even more than before, I am aware of how dangerous my very existence is to others, right? It hurts to even think about it, but Sho and the others would be much safer without being close to me, right? Because that's what he threatened. That's what Iluilus threatened us on. The very memory of Sho getting hurt protecting me makes me feel sick. I'll never forget the good parts of that day with Sho. Yes, I loved our day together and how I was able to fall asleep at his side. Oh yeah, we fell asleep because we cried our eyes out and then after spilling the tea. Right, but the next day I realized I just couldn't face the thought of continuing to put Sho in danger any more than I have. In the end, all the bad things just added up. I've been trying to avoid everyone as much as possible without being too obvious about it. Well, girl, you work with 2 of them, so I don't know. Unless you take, like, you know, shifts when they're not working, so I guess that can work. But, like, still, you go to school with them, too. I glance at Shinji, who's talking to a group of customers out front. Our eyes meet for a second, and he gives me his usual smile. He hasn't said anything about my change in behavior, and he doesn't try to pry. Yes. I'm thankful because I know if I tried to explain it, my resolve might crumble. I miss spending time with Sho, but I can't risk it. Oh yeah, but then Hikaru, when he was dropping us off after that incident where Sho got hurt, he was like, don't try to handle things by yourself, girl. Girl, this is exactly what you're doing. Yeah, I miss spending time with Sho, but I can't risk it. Lee? Oh, is it Tatsuya? Images flash through my mind of all the horrible things that could possibly happen to my friends. If I'm not close to anyone, Iluilus shouldn't go after them, right? Nope, he don't care. I don't think he's the kind of man who don't give a shit. Lee, hello? The sound of my name being called snaps me out of my thoughts. Oh, it's Professor Kazuma! Speak of the devil. I whirl around to see Hikaru sitting at the other side of the counter, smiling rather serenely at me. Oh, Professor Kazuma, hello. Yeah, wow. It's fancy seeing you here. I've been trying to get your attention for a while, Lee. Sorry, got a lot on my mind. It looks like you were pretty spaced out. Yes, I am. I can feel my cheeks start to burn. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Professor. What would you like to order? Yeah. Crap, this is so embarrassing. Some hot sake, please. Yeah, I could use a drink right now, too. God, if I wasn't working. I blink. Professor, you do know this is a coffee house, right? I do. Oh, is it like secret code word for something else? I don't have time to react before Shinji reaches out from behind me and places Hikaru's order down in front of him. Wow, you guys have a secret menu. Nice. Here you go, Professor K. Exclusively for Professor K. Bit early for your usual though, right? Isn't it? Yeah. It's a little. What time is it? God, why are you drinking right now? So it is. Whatever. It's alright. I'm not judging you. I look from Shinji to Hikaru, who just lets out a chuckle and shrugs, taking a sip of his sake. I get the feeling that they have gone through this particular exchange before. As Shinji walks away without a word, I'm left standing in place. I didn't even know we serve alcohol. Are we even allowed to? Do we have a liquor license? Well, whatever. I'll ask about it later, right? I start moving towards the back room when Hikaru calls out to me. Oh, uh-oh, Lee, wait. Oh, no. I look back. Yes, Professor Kazuma, do you want to order something else? He remains silent for a moment. His vibrant aqua eyes seem to pierce through my very soul. You seem troubled, Lee. Is everything alright? Nope. I got somebody after me. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here for that. Ah, this is quite strange of you. I swallow the lump forming in my throat. Part of me wants to pretend like I'm fine, like everything is okay. But then another half of me is like, no. I know if I smiled right now and told Hikaru I'm okay, that he wouldn't question me further. But I bite my lip. Tell it. Spill a tea. His unexpected kindness really hits home right now. Exactly. Maybe someone like him can help. Exactly, yeah. I'm not entirely sure where to even start. Yes! Good girl. I look around before hesitantly taking a seat next to him at the bar. I begin talking in a low voice, finally speaking the things I felt like I couldn't tell anyone. Well, you told Sho, so but he was there when it happened, so I didn't find any reason not to tell him. I recently learned that there is someone after me because of what I am. I know that if I remain close to everyone, then I'll just cause them trouble. I don't want the guys getting hurt. So I think it'll be safer for them if I'm not close to them anymore. Well, that doesn't... And Hikaru's gonna be like, girl. Hikaru looks pensive as if thinking of how to phrase his answer. Yes. I assume this means you haven't told them of this plan of yours then. Nope. It would be kind of counterproductive if I did. I nod. I think you shouldn't cut ties with your friends so easily. Exactly, that's what I'm saying too. Tell them the truth and let them decide on their own. Exactly. It's never pleasant when someone decides for you, taking away your ability to choose. Right. Let them make their own choice. Yeah, whether they want to stand by you or distance themselves, it should be up to them. A heavy feeling settles over me. His words make me think of Shizuka. She gave me these powers without giving me a choice if I even wanted them. No matter how it turned out, in the end, I was forced into it. Yes, so don't be like her. You can be better than her. Knowing how it feels to have something taken out of your control, could I really do it to them? Yes. I mean, even if it's not at that big of a scale, but still kind of the same idea. Even as I ask myself this, I already know the answer. Wasting no time, I pull my phone out right there and send them all a text asking to meet up as soon as possible. Nice! I turn back to Hikaru and give him a little bow. Thanks, Professor! Yeah, thank you for your advice, Professor. It was very helpful. Yeah. If I was helpful to you at all, I'm glad. Yeah, you are. You helped me see the light. Right, Hana, time to get back to work. Yeah, I jump right back into work with renewed vigor. Alright, time to, spill the truth. Drop the bomb. Everyone managed to find some free time pretty quickly. Oh. Sho offered up his apartment as a meeting place, no questions asked, despite the way I'd been avoiding him. When he opened the door, he looked both so sad and so happy. Oh, but I think he knows what I want to say to everyone. I'm sitting in the armchair with the perfect view of the room and everyone. My heart beats like a drum. Yes, it's kinda... I fidget with my necklace, tugging and twisting the star between my fingers. Finally telling them something this big, my nerves are totally fried. Oh, is she gonna also spill the fact that she was like a homunculi too and how she got her powers? Maybe, yeah. Sho, Tatsuya, and Takumi sit somewhere awkwardly together on the couch. Yes, I think so, because that is part of the reason why she's being hunted now. I almost want to laugh at how annoyed Tatsuya looks from being squished in between the two. A caught between two balls of sunshine. It's been a while since we all met up like this. Yes. Hey, yeah, I guess everyone's just always busy with stuff. Yeah, Tatsuya, what? Hey, Hirayama, how much longer are you going to take? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Shinji, what's happening? I can hear Shinji laugh all the way from the kitchen area. Chill, Tatsu, nearly done. Are you fixing us drinks? That'd be great. As soon as Shinji says this, he comes out holding a tray of various drinks in one hand. Yeah, yes. With the signs of a practice skill, he places drinks out for everyone on the coffee table one by one. Peach tea for Sho, mocha iced tea for Tatsuya, black coffee for Takumi. Yes, thanks. Yeah. Let's get comfy. Thank you. Yes. Shinji glances at me and winks. What? And a hot chocolate for the lady to calm the nerves. Oh, Shinji, thanks. I knew you got my back. Crap, so embarrassing. I thought I was hiding my nervousness pretty well. He's good. He's just good at reading people. It's alright. Graciously, I take the mug from his hands. Just the smell of the chocolate seems to help. Silence reigns in the room. Everyone sips their drinks, patiently waiting for me to start. Right. Even though you gave me hot chocolate, I really wish you gave me like a hot bottle of sake instead. I feel that would help calm my nerves even better. I sigh. As the seconds tick away, it becomes harder and harder to speak. Well, you better start talking now, girl. I start to feel like my throat is closing up. Yep, see? Told you. Sake would have helped greatly. I move to take a sip of my hot chocolate when I feel a warm hand on mine. I look to the side to see Sho gently smiling at me. Aw, he's so supportive. It's okay, take your time. Oh, okay. He gives my hand a light squeeze, but he doesn't let go. How do I even start? Crap, maybe I should just back out. I'll just be blunt. I want to be blunt. I mean, that's me. Honestly. How do I even start? Well, you can start by how you got your powers, girl. That's a start. With my hand in his, somehow I feel a little braver. How do I even start? What do I say? I met a man called Iluilus a few nights ago. He said some terrible things while we danced, and where were you that you were dancing with some strange guy? At the ball, Tatsuya, that your mom was at too, okay? Chill. I feel Sho's grip on my hand tighten uncomfortably. Crap, I totally started all wrong. Shit, no, it's not like that. I mean, I was at a ball and, girl. I stopped realizing I'll need to start from the beginning, yes. Let me start again, yes. I sigh. Girl. Sho gives my hand another gentle squeeze. Sho. I take a deep breath and start again. Okay, here we go. I called you all here to talk about my mother. Yes, my mother. She was an ancient sorceress and alchemist who was cursed with immortality and couldn't die for centuries. At least that's what she said. Yes. And I'm not human. Sho gives my hand another squeeze. When I waver, I swallow hard. I'm a homunculus. She told me that she created me for the sole purpose of forcing an abhorrent curse onto me along with her powers. Oh, so she gave her all her powers to us. Oh, okay, because it makes sense. It makes sense now. I'm only catching this now. God, I'm so slow. Anyway, so yeah, in Takumi's route, when, spoiler, a bit of a spoiler, was when Hana's father revealed the fact that he already knows she's got a secret and that she only did this whole ritual on her because they want to spend, they want to spend their lives together, and he can't exactly do that if he's mortal and she's immortal. So yeah, I pause. The guys remain silent, but their expressions tell me that they are taking my words very seriously. Even still, they can't completely hide their shock from my words. Yes. Especially Takumi, who's staring at me in utter disbelief. Right? Ha! Yeah. That's actually how I became a sorceress. After the ritual she did, she disappeared, and now somehow a man called Iluilus found this out and he's after me. I'm not sure what he wants to do ultimately, but the things he said. I can see Sho nod at me slightly from the corner of my eye. Yes. I've already told him about Iluilus, so I know if anything he'll back me up. Yes. I look down at my hands. Last Saturday, Sho and I attended a ball. Iluilus was the host of this ball and he requested to dance with me. And while he did, he said that he wants to take my powers from me with a terrible ritual. He said the process involves stabbing me over and over with a dagger. Yes. Isn't that nice? But it doesn't matter because I'm not actually a person, just a doll pretending to be alive that some alchemist created. I stopped talking and it's almost like all sound died in the room. What the fuck? I know, right? Isn't that so fucked up? God. Imagine how I felt when he told me this shit. Takumi stands up and clenches his fist. His sudden angry shout seems to snap everyone else out of their stunned states. Yeah, I know. God. That's fucked up. I look at Sho, yeah. Even though he already knew all this, he doesn't look any less angry when he first heard it, yeah. But then he gives me a reassuring smile. It doesn't matter how you were born or why. Human or homunculus or whatever, you're still you. Yes, exactly. Sho's right, in the end all that matters is who you are, not what you are. Yes, and besides that, you have your own aura just like everyone else here. You're alive and real, Hana. Oh, thank you. That's right, and who the hell does that guy even think he is, right? God, we should report his ass to the SSU for threatening you. Well, I hate to say this, but so far there hasn't been any actual crimes, so they couldn't really do anything, right? True. It's only a little bit of a verbal threat right now. Even if there was, that's assuming he's not too powerful for the police to stop. I think he's a pretty powerful man, considering, he had that rich ass, mansion. They all sigh, yes. It doesn't matter, we'll stick with you no matter what, Hana. We'll do what we can to protect you. That's what friends are for, anyway, right? Yes. His proclamation is met with a round of yeahs and nodding. Yeah. I can feel my lips twitch into a smile of my own. Even though I still can't get rid of the nagging feeling that something bad is going to happen, getting everyone's support immediately made me feel better. Exactly. That's what friends are for. That's why you shouldn't have, thought of that, like how you should cut ties with them. Encouraged by my reaction, it seems like the mood has lightened in the whole room. Takumi and Shinji glances at each other, then at us, and almost at the same time they smirk. Why? What? So, how long are you gonna keep holding Hana's hand, Sho? Yeah, oh, trying to lighten the mood. Okay, whatever. Yeah, or is there something else you need to tell us? What? Guys, come on. He's just giving me some moral support here. At their words, Sho lets go of my hand in a rush. Aw. I was just being a supportive friend. stop tossing the word friend. Every single time you call me your friend, it hurts me. Hurts me more. It's like I'm getting actually stabbed multiple times right now. I don't even need no ritual right now. Oh really? So it's all platonic, huh? Yes, we're just friends. Nothing else is going on. God. Then why are you blushing? Yeah, but no matter how they tease Sho, he remains adamant that there's nothing more than friendship going on between us. I decide to help Sho out a little bit, even if I fervently wish it wasn't true. Yeah, aw, good on you, girl. Being a team player. I think he's blushing because you won't stop teasing him. Sho is telling the truth though, we really are just friends. Even as I say the words, I can feel a sharp sting in my heart. Yeah. I'm all too aware that this is not the time for any romantic relations, so I push any disappeared feelings aside. Disappointed feelings aside, yeah. I can start thinking about feelings when I don't have someone trying to hurt those around me, yes. That is true. I can't remember the last time I was so happy for the weekend to come. Really, it's been a few days since the meeting between everyone, and since then they have been intensely supportive of me. And more than a little overprotective, going so far as to play bodyguards on rotation, which meant I barely had any time for myself. I can't believe I managed to actually convince them to knock it off for now. In the end, all it took was me saying that I would just stay home all weekend. which as it turns out, might have been exactly what I needed anyway, yes. There's so much happening in my life, it's crazy. I know, right? I just need some downtime right now. I grin as I sit down in front of my laptop. Time to relax. Yes, time to catch up on some Game of Thrones or some shit like that. I don't even know. With a hot chocolate in hand, I sit back, I get comfortable, and click play. It's been far too long since I had time to watch anything. It's gonna take me so long to catch up to the new episodes. I feel giddy at the thought of just relaxing all day and watching anime. Yes. It doesn't take me long to finish an episode, but it's only then do I notice that I received an email from Sho. Shows. He's such a worrywart. I bet he's checking up on me again. This sounds serious. The music suddenly changed. Okay. Hey, I'm sorry I didn't say anything before, but I followed Iluilus around. He got on a plane like half an hour ago. I couldn't follow him, so went to check out his place. I thought I might be able to find something against him, so maybe he'd back off from you. I'm in his mansion right now, and I actually think I found something. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I think it might help. Come over. I'll wait for you. Girl! What the fuck, Sho? Sho, I appreciate your concerns and the lengths that you go to protect me, but dude, do you have a warrant for this? God, I have a feeling you don't. I can feel my heart sink into my stomach as I read the words. I'm in the mansion right now. Holy how the hell? Sho, what the hell? I know Sho! Sho, that idiot, what is he thinking? I send a quick I'm coming and drop my phone on the couch as I rush to get changed. I practically jump into my shoes and run out of my apartment. Holy fuck, Sho, how the does he not have security? Does he not even have bodyguards, really? Like, a man of that, like, oh, I guess, like, what's the point of having a bodyguard if I'm, like, a powerful being? God, that's true. Around an hour later, I get inside of Iluilus' manor without any problem. I don't like this. That was too easy. Looks like Sho left the door unlocked for me. The place seemed quiet, and without much thought, I wandered towards the ballroom. I stand at the entrance. Filled with only silence, it seems different somehow, vast and empty. I look around. Hello, Sho? Sho? What the fuck are you? Are you here? I walk further into the empty ballroom. Sho, where the fuck? This is pointless. I should just call him and ask where he is. I reach into my pocket for my phone, only to realize that I forgot to take it with me. Oh, there we go. We're done. GG. Some shit's gonna go down, and then we're gonna be totally fucked. I sigh. Damn it. No choice then. I take a deep breath and yell at the top of my lungs. Oh girl. You don't know if he lives alone, girl. Sho, where are you? Oh my god. No answer. God, he should have texted me a location. Like, meet me at the front entrance or meet me in the ballroom. God, I sigh again. Maybe he's upstairs then? Maybe. I turn to leave the ballroom when I hear a soft thud. I stop in my tracks and look back. For a second, I wonder if I'm seeing things, a mop of blonde hair peeking out from behind one of the pillars. Sho, is that you? I feel sick. Sho, that better be you. I step closer and closer. My heart nearly stops when I see Sho slumped over by one. Oh my god. Okay, my heart nearly stops when I see Sho slumped over by one of the far-off pillars. Fuck my life. Sho? This is a trap. This is bait. This was bait. Oh my. I run towards him and nearly slip on the stone floor. When I reach him, I freeze. On the ground is Sho, bound and gagged. Yep. This. Oh, fuck. See, I told you. I told you. Why would you? Oh god, why would you even? Upon seeing me, he looks up at me wide-eyed and I gasp at his bruised face. This was probably a bait right here. Like, I bet you he didn't even mean to send me that text that he was in the mansion. Oh god, Sho, what happened? With a shaky hand, I remove the tape from his mouth and almost immediately he yells. Run, Hana! Yes. What? Sho? Oh god, please. It's Iluilus. He caught me last night and used my phone to email you. Yes, I knew it! Oh my god, fuck my life. Just leave me here and run. Nope, I don't think so. An unpleasant chill shoots through my spine. He's not here though, is he? And don't be ridiculous, I'm not leaving you here. I just have to get these damn ropes off of you. Nope. I ignore my hammering heart and work on untying Sho. No, I don't think he's here. Okay, then what the fuck? What kind of booby trap is this then? What kind of bait trap? What kind of shit bait trap is this? After sending you the email, he left somewhere and I haven't seen him since. Oh god. I should have guessed Sho wouldn't be so stupid as to actually go explore this place. Oh, true. That too. Even goes back. Alright, I try my best to give him a smile. See? That means we can still get away together. In hindsight, I was so panicked at the thought of Sho doing something so reckless, I didn't stop to think if he actually would. I mean, it was 50-50, honestly. The ropes around his hands are tied so tight. I glare at the knots. As I try to undo them, Sho looks at me with a serious expression. Hana, before it's too late, Nope, I'm not leaving you. Nope, not doing it. I snap at him. Sho looks surprised at my glare. I won't leave you. Yeah, I whisper and get back to untying the ropes. We gonna die together. With one last tug, they fell apart. See? I got this. Huh? What? Surprised by my success for a moment, I forget to react. No, Hana, this isn't the time to space out. I jump to my feet and Sho quickly gets up. We look around, but the ballroom still seems to be empty. Well then. Maybe we're lucky and Iluilus got delayed somewhere. I hear Sho whisper from behind me. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I have a bad feeling though. Yes, I do too. Let's get out of here before he decides to show up. Why don't we just why don't we just pry our window open and just get out of there? We silently move through the room. We'll make it halfway across the ballroom when I hear a metallic click from above. Oh, he got himself a gun, didn't he? Fuck my life. I look up just in time to see one of the chandeliers detach and fall. Oh, never mind, chandelier. Nope, I ain't gonna ride it. Nope, I'm not gonna swing from it. Nope. No. I ain't as hell gonna swing from this chandelier. I jump back, pulling Sho along with me, barely in time to dodge the falling object. Ah, yes. Nice reflex. I miscalculate my steps and trip, falling backwards and pulling Sho down to the ground with me. Oh yeah. As the chandelier hits the floor, it shatters into a million pieces, scattering everywhere. Sho somehow manages to cover me with his body. I can feel him stiffen at the impact as the glass hits him full on. The dust settles and we look up. The dust settles and we look up. A slight spark in the air catches my eye. What? It grows and a whirlwind of black flames bursts forth. Oh, hi. I knew. Oh, he's a dark phoenix too. Nice. Okay, it figures. The flames scatter with the sound of flapping wings, revealing Iluilus in his true form. His massive black wings push away the remaining flames. Girl, as his red eyes settle on me, I realize that I can't breathe. Even with Sho next to me, I suddenly feel so cold. Iluilus smirks, playing with a small black flame in his hand. I see that I picked it right. Well, he briefly glances at Sho before his eyes settle on me again. I was wondering whether you would come save the fake phoenix, and it appears I was correct. Oh, well, duh. Well, don't call him that. Jesus. Of course I would come. Iluilus seems to completely disregard Sho's presence and looks at me. I am a little disappointed though. Why? I was expecting more of you, little butterfly. Why? But to have you fall for the very first thing I tried? Oh, girl, fuck you. Fuck off. He laughs. Well, that's more than a little pathetic. I muster everything I have into a glare. Normally I wouldn't have fallen for it. Now that I think about it, that message was plenty suspicious, right? But the very thought of Sho and any kind of danger sent me in a panic. I rushed out without even thinking about the psycho that's after me. I don't care. Isn't that a good quality about you? Kind of like it's like both bad and good. I looked to my side at Sho. I nearly gasped at the glare he's sending Iluilus' way. I've never seen him look so pissed off. Well, duh! I would be pretty mad too. Before I can react, Sho jumps to his feet. Just shut up already. Oh, he flings a fireball at Iluilus, who doesn't even flinch when it hits him. Instead, he chuckles and throws a black fireball at Sho. Oh god. Sho barely manages to raise a wall of fire as a shield, but when Iluilus' fireball hits it, the sheer impact sends Sho flying backwards. Oh no. He flies right into a pillar with an all too loud thud and slumps down to the ground. Oh no. Sho! Oh my god. Force field! I move to get up and run to him, but out of the corner of my eye, I see Iluilus start to move closer. The predatory glint in his red eyes makes me swallow hard. The grin he gives me is positively sadistic. There is one little thing I forgot to mention about how I'm going to take your powers. Why, what? My darling butterfly, I need to break you, both mentally and emotionally, before I can take your powers. Nope, not happening. Sorry. Break me? Shall I bind you? Nope. He glances at Sho. Oh no. Oh no. Play with that little bird of yours right in front of you? Oh my. Perhaps when I'm done with him, I'll go after your dear father and sister. I can't move. Oh no. Oh, might you be surprised I know about them? I know everything about you, little butterfly. Oh god. My subordinate made sure of that. Yes, see, it's that girl that was stalking us. Damn it. Specifically, a lovely young lady with black hair. Might that ring a bell? Yes, it does. No, of course she was. God. All that time, weeks before I ever met him, Iluilus was the one who was truly haunting me. Iluilus chuckles, yes. This ritual normally kills people, but you can't die, so I wonder. Oh my god. It would be an interesting experiment testing the endurance of a true immortal. Oh my body is shaking. Move. Oh my god. He seems to notice my frozen state and laughs, amused at my terror. It's a shame that you're the only one I can test it on. There is another, but it was Shizuka, wasn't it? He's impossible to catch. Oh, he? It's a he? It's unfortunate, but one immortal is more than enough. I wonder if it's Hikaru. Maybe, because we don't know anything about him. He's like the only story that we haven't got. So yeah, maybe. He walks towards me at a leisurely pace, step by step. I can't stop shaking. I can't move. What do? I have no idea. Hana! Oh, what the fuck? Huh? Sho's voice brings me back to my senses. I look back to see him clutching a bleeding arm, but his eyes shine with defiant fire. Suddenly, I feel my terror melt away. Without hesitating, I get up and get into a fighting stance, both fists clenched. Alright, let's do this. You wanna dance, pretty boy? Then let's do this. There's no way in hell I'm going to just let you do what you want. Iluilus stops and gives me an odd look. Then, as if the very thought of me stopping him is somehow the most ridiculous thing he's ever heard, he bursts out into laughter. Yeah. My eye twitches in irritation. You stop me? Do you even know what you're doing? Shut up, whatever, I improvise. You are so new at this. Have you ever been in a real fight before, girl? Well, lie, don't respond, admit it. Don't respond. I ain't gonna respond to you. No. You fuck off. I don't want to admit anything to him. All I can do is glare. No answer then? Very well, then my assumptions were correct. Shizuka truly taught you nothing. Shizuka? Her name is the last thing I expect to come out of his lips. Oh, surprised I know that name. He chuckles. Yeah, it appears she kept many secrets from you. Duh. Iluilus begins slowly walking back and forth as he speaks. My eyes follow him as if he was a viper that might strike at any moment, but he never takes a step toward me. He just enjoys the sound of his he just enjoys the sound of his own voice, or he's doing this to mess with me. Probably both. Yep, probably both. The legendary sorceress Shizuka. There are few who do not know of her. A woman so skilled and powerful she could stand her ground against the gods all on her own. Damn! He pauses, a smile tugs on his lips. However, it's anything but gentle. And then there's you. What? What about me? Hey, I admit it. I admit what? I went after you because I knew defeating Shizuka would be impossible. When she gave up her powers like that, I saw it as an opportunity. I'm sorry to say, little butterfly, you're very easy prey. Well, fuck off, I'll show you easy prey. Regardless of what he says, he doesn't look sorry at all. I open my mouth to reply when he suddenly throws a fireball at me. Shit! Oh god. I jump out of the way, just barely. The fireball flies past me so close I can feel the intense heat of it for a split second. Alright, so maybe I really don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, but I real sure as hell try. Exactly! I ain't going down without a fight. I stand with my feet firmly planted on the stone floor. I can do this. Yes, believe! I grasp the gear crystal at my throat and focus everything I have to consciously call for my powers. Yes, I got myself a gear crystal, bitch! What you gonna do now? I throw out my arms and my barrier forms around me just a second before Iluilus throws another fireball at me. Though it was a direct hit, it simply dissipates when it hits my barrier. You can try all you want. Undeterred, Iluilus throws fireball after fireball at my shield. 1, 5, 13, I start to lose count. God. Even though the continuous onslaught of fire, I notice Iluilus is no longer smirking. He forms whips from his fire and he continues to hit my barrier. Whip after whip, it seems to do nothing. My barrier holds strong. What's wrong? I thought I was easy, right? I throw in a snipe of my own at him, feeling a vicious sort of satisfaction seeing him grow visibly annoyed. He sneers at me and lets the fire whips disappear. I briefly hope that he might give up, but the dangerous glint in his eyes sends a powerful chill through me. With a ferocious grin, he holds up his hands. Uh-oh. I steel myself and focus on strengthening my barrier, and not a moment too soon. A vortex of black fire completely surrounds me so that all I can see is fire. Wow. Fire! Shit, not the time for it. I can feel the pressure from all sides threatening to break my barrier. Sho, what are you doing? Shit. My arms start to shake. It's getting harder to hold up the barrier. I can feel the vortex slowly, lazily close around me. The force it creates is enormous. How do I even get out of this, right? Jesus Christ. I feel sick. My eyes dart around, trying to find some weak point in the vortex, all while I desperately try to stand my ground against the crushing force. I can't see any weak points. My body shakes as the fear creeps over me. Steadily, it takes over my whole body. I close my eyes. No, girl, you gotta keep it together. Keep it together, girl. What do I... Oh, a sudden yell and a crash interrupts my frantic thoughts. What the fuck? Immediately, I feel the pressure disappear. I open my eyes and see the vortex is gone. Sure, that better be you. Or somebody. A little further ahead, I see Iluilus crash into one of the pillars. I can only watch as part of it crumbles and buries him under the rubble. Yeah, that's right. Good riddance. Well, I'm pretty sure he's not down for the count, but like, still. I let down my shield with a tired sigh. I look at Sho and see all the guys are there with him. Yes! Yes! Even Hikaru is here a little ways away, looking even more serious than usual. He's cautiously walking towards the pile of stone that Iluilus was covered under. They came! Yeah! Yay! Shinji helps Sho up to his feet and continues to support him. Somehow I managed to find the strength to run to them. Oh my gosh, Sho, you're right. Is it bad? Does it hurt? Are you okay? How badly are you hurt? I am just a little beat up. I'm sorry I couldn't help fight. No, it's fine. It's fine. I bite my lip, holding back the countless apologies I want to make. As a distraction, I turn toward everyone else. Not that I'm not grateful, but how on earth did you guys know we were here? Yeah. Oh, when I got home after work, I realized Sho was missing. I called everyone else, but no one had seen him in a while. We tried calling you, but you didn't pick up, right? So we all ended up meeting at your place. Oh, and I sort of picked your lock. Sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine. It got the job done. But we found your phone and the message from Sho, and the rest wasn't hard to figure out. Yeah. Taku called me, and we made our way here. Yeah. I also thought it'd be a good idea to try and reach Professor Kazuma to see if he could come along as well. Of course he is. Of course he can. Hikaru stands up from where he was crouching by Iluilus and walks over to us. So, is he out cold? Hopefully? It's a good thing I did. I had no idea you and Sho were involved in something so serious. I know. Oh yeah, it's too bad you couldn't see it. Why? We took the guy by surprise and Professor K blew him away straight into one of those pillars. Ah, nice! Oh, so that's what happened then. Thank you all so much. Yeah. I can barely hold back the tears as I bow to them. Although I'm tempted to take a page out of Show's book and just hug them all. Yes, I glance back at the pile of rubble and frown. Is he dead then? Nope. He's just out cold. From what I can see, he has a broken neck. Oh! What? Oh. I shouldn't be too concerned, so Iluilus is dead. He's dead! He's actually dead! No way! Damn, Kazuma! How strong are you? Holy shit! I frown, an odd feeling comes over me, and I realize I'm a little underwhelmed. I know, I am a little underwhelmed too. He's like, he made himself to be all like final boss and shit. Like, this isn't even my final form, but nah, he just goes down with just like a flick of Hikaru's wrist. What the fuck? After everything he did to us, it's over so quickly. I know, what the fuck? I suppose that's just how it is. 1 minute you're alive and the next you're not. That is... life. Life is just so delicate. I briefly wonder if I had it in me to kill him myself, but I'm happy I don't actually have to find out. Yes. That is true. Alright, chapter 10, Supernova. But I feel like, our troubles are not over yet. So yeah, let's continue. There's no point in staying here, of course not. But what about the body? What, are we gonna hide it or some shit? Like, is he gonna burst into flames at some point? No? I'll call the SSU and have them take care of this. Okay. Alright. Hey now, Professor K. That's not exactly true. What do you mean? A guy this rich has to have some interesting treasures in the house this big. You wanna loot him too? Well, actually, you know what? Go ahead. I don't care. Why should I care? I'm going to look around a bit before I leave. Go right ahead. Hikaru sighs and Takumi strides off, hands in his pocket, off to the second floor. The rest of you should go ahead and go. Yes. I'll stay here to talk to the police. Alright, Tatsuya glances towards the rubble where Iluilus' body is lying, half exposed, and quickly looks back at us. You don't have to tell me twice, Professor. Yeah, I don't want to spend quality time with a dead body, so, and a dead body that belonged to a person who was trying to kill me, so yeah. But don't these two need some healing? Especially Sho, right? Realizing what Tatsuya said, I look at my body and flex everything. I don't think I got hurt. Right, I feel fine. I realize that I have a scraped knee and a slight burn on my left arm, but nothing compared to Sho, right? I'm fine. I can just I can just put a band-aid on it, so it's all good. Besides his bruised face, he's got cuts and scrapes all over him. He's also holding his ribs with one hand, unable to stand up straight, so maybe a possibly broken rib. Sho, aren't you in pain? You should get checked out, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Sho. Yeah. I was concentrating on Iluilus so much, I didn't realize you were badly injured. No, it's alright. I didn't want to say anything until we were out of here. I'm with Tatsuya. I don't want to be here anymore either. Yeah. You should still get at least a little healing before we travel with you, Sho. Exactly, yeah. I look away, not able to stand seeing Sho standing there, battered and wounded because of me. He got hurt again and again because of me. Hana, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. What? What could you be sorry about? This is all my fault, right? No, if I hadn't gotten caught in the first place, you wouldn't have been lured here and gotten hurt. No, girl, I am barely hurt. You're the most hurt here. Stop being ridiculous, Sho, right? I'm barely injured compared to you, and Iluilus would have found a way to get to me anyway. Exactly. Whether it's through my sister or my father, anything, yeah. If not through you, through someone else. Exactly. Besides, that's all over and dealt with. I don't know exactly how to feel about it, but Iluilus is dead now. I won't have to worry about anyone I care about getting hurt because of me again. Unless, the girl shows up again, because she's still on the loose. That's when a strange droning sound starts coming from behind us. Yes! We all turn at once and see a light coming out of the rubble. Iluilus' body is glowing. He's doing that phoenix thing that he's doing! Oh no! Iluilus, he's not. He's rising from the ashes. Oh god. In the same instant that I realize this, Sho takes me in his arms, staying in front of me as rubble explodes away from Iluilus' body. I feel Sho tense up in pain, but I can't do anything to stop him. Sho! When the hail of rocks is over, there stands a very annoyed Iluilus. Yes. Well done, you took me by surprise. It's been a while since I had to come back to life. Oh my gosh. He cracks his neck and I let go of the breath I had been holding. No, that's impossible, but he is a phoenix though. This is what you call rising from the ashes. The men around me look equally stunned, though none more so than Sho. He's now half doubled over in front of me, but still manages to look up at Iluilus. It's impossible. Phoenixes haven't been able to regenerate in thousands of years. Yes. It's the whole reason my parents are so obsessed with their research. It's not possible. Well, and yet here I stand. Yeah. It's quite pathetic, really, to see my kin fall so far from what they were in my time. Whoa, just how old are you? I'd heard stories about an evil phoenix, but... What is time, really? After the first 1,000 years or so, it becomes utterly meaningless. Wow. That's right, I am far older than I look. Well, I would compliment you on your looks and, you know, what moisturizer you use, but still, nah, girl, I wish you just aged and disappear from me. Yes, I am the evil your parents told you stories about. Oh my god. I am your childhood stories, nightmares kind of thing. The evil villain. Iluilus laughs. What's wrong? You didn't expect that evil would look like me? Even a beautiful face can belie a monstrous soul. Yes, indeed. With this, Iluilus raises one pale hand. Sho braces himself in front of me. How am I supposed to beat someone who can come back to life, right? I don't know the answer, I don't. Maybe you chop off the head. Maybe that'll work. He can't possibly grow back another head. But I do know I can't let Sho get hurt anymore. With this new resolve, I step around and in front of Sho. Hana, what are you doing? I'm going to protect you, okay, bae? Shut up. Shut up and sit there. I'm not going to let this freak hurt you, Sho. Iluilus starts laughing, a hand up to his face like he just can't help himself. I throw out a hand, a shield coming up with it that covers the entire group. The echoes of Iluilus' laughter die out, and he tilts his head ever so slightly. One long strand of black hair falls in front of his eye. I'm struck by how wrong his severe expression is on such an elegant face. Thank you for the laugh, little butterfly, but I'm afraid I'm done playing with you. Oh god. One moment Iluilus is there leering at me, and the next he's summoned an immense black fireball. Oh god. My thoughts come slowly as I try to comprehend all the things that happened in the following seconds. Hana! Oh god. My world is suddenly tilting and I recognize the sensation as falling. Wow, I was pushed by Sho? Why? I managed to keep my shield up, but it doesn't matter. Iluilus' dark fire shatters my shield in one hit, hitting the spot where I was standing. The spot where Sho is now standing. No! Ugh! Sho, don't do this! I hit the ground hard. I feel sharp bits of glass cut deep into my skin. But I don't care right now. With my heart pounding, I scramble to sit up and see what damage the fireball caused. Hopefully it lessened, like, my shield before it broke, lessened the impact. My gut reaction is relief when I see Sho still standing there. Okay, but I quickly realize he's enveloped in black flames. I can't see his expression, but I can sense that something is terribly wrong. He falls to his knees and I reach out to him, but I can't make it in time. I watch as Sho sags, then tumbles sideways to the ground without so much as trying to catch himself. Oh my gosh, Sho! Sho, no! I crawl across the shards of broken glass to Sho, barely registering the pain. When I reach him, I clench my fists, like I saw Shinji do so long ago, and the flames ravaging his body vanish. Sho! I pull Sho up by the shoulders and lie his head across my knees. His eyes are closed and I can't tell if he's breathing or not. I try not to look at how badly he's burned all over, how his very skin seems to be smoldering and fading away. I just focus on his eyes and getting them to open for me. Please, Sho, wake up! Oh my gosh, Sho, you can't do this to me! He isn't moving and it doesn't look like he's breathing. Oh god, girl. I don't know what to do. What the hell is everyone else doing? Hikaru, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? Please, someone tell me, if I really have all this power, can't I help Sho? Right? I desperately look around for Hikaru only to realize that he, Shinji, and Tatsuya have been fending off Iluilus this entire time. Oh my god. It's like everything's happening in slow motion. It looks like Iluilus is easily keeping the three of them busy just by throwing around fireballs the size that he threw at me. Tatsuya is trying to get close to Iluilus with his ice blade, while Shinji is directly attacking Iluilus with water. Hikaru is blowing all of the fireballs off course so that they hit different parts of the ballroom. But I can't care about anything else right now. Professor! Hikaru dodges the fireball, but he doesn't seem to hear me. No, of course not. I'd be pretty distracted. He seems pretty distracted and occupied right now. I looked down at Sho's completely battered body and choked back a sob. Okay, where the fuck is Takumi? Takumi's just off in his own world, just looting the place. God, Takumi. Hikaru, help me. This gets his attention as he looks directly at me in clear confusion and distress. When he sees Sho, his eyes go wide. He glances back at the literal firefight Shinji and Tatsuya are having with Iluilus and then runs over to us. My gods, oh no. He kneels down next to us and touches one of the few places of Sho's that's not burned. Hope swells in my heart as light emanates first from Hikaru's hand, then moves to surround his entire body. I feel like I can breathe when I see Sho's long eyelashes flutter. Sho! Oh my gosh, Sho! I start crying all over again when he takes in a shuddering breath. Hazy gold eyes stare into mine. My heart feels like it's being gripped in a vice as he struggles to focus on me. I take his hand into mine and intertwine our fingers. Hana, so you're okay. God damn it, don't give me this. Don't do this. Sho's lips twitch and I realize he's trying to smile. All of the words I've been thinking tumble out against my will. I would have been fine. I'm not worth it. I'm here, Sho. I'm here, Sho. I'm here, Sho. Are you alright? Yeah. You shouldn't have done that for me. My imitation of a life is nothing compared to your real one, Sho. Sho's voice is cracked and dry as he tries to respond to me. Don't ever say that. Your life, it means more to me than mine. Oh my god. So don't say that. I try to scrub the endless flow of tears away from my face, but they won't stop. I mean, they shouldn't stop. I don't blame you, girl. Why do I feel like why does he... My head's a scrambled mess and nothing makes sense. But I know I have to hold on to Sho, have to help him. No, none of that matters right now. We can talk about it later. Yes, now's not the time. All that matters is that you're alright, Sho. We're going. Hikaru is going to fix you up, okay? Hana, what? Sho manages a real smile this time, even behind all the bruises and burns. That sounds good. But from the look on his face, I don't think that's going to happen. No, don't say that. Yeah, there's something important that I wanted to tell you later. What? But I think I have to say it now. No, you can tell me later. Don't do this. You're fine. You're awake now, so you're going to be fine. I'm going to protect you too, Sho. I'm not leaving you, so please don't leave me. Sho lifts his hand to try to touch my face, but it starts to fall. I grab it before I can and hold it to my face for him. Thanks. I'm sorry that I've always been so... useless as your partner. No, but I'm trying to save your life, you asshole. God. Despite his best efforts, Sho's voice fades to a whisper and I can't hear what he's trying to say. Sho, oh my god, Sho. I can't hear his strained breathing anymore. The hand that I'm holding goes limp, and those gold eyes I love so much seem to become distant. Sho! Oh my... Sho! No! He's slipping away and I can't hold on to him. I stare vacantly into his glassy, unfocused eyes, not understanding, not wanting to understand. A large hand reaches into my field of vision, covering Sho's face for just a moment. When it moves back, Sho's eyes are closed. A shudder goes through me. With one gesture, I'm forced to accept the reality of the situation. Despair descends upon me like a nightfall over the earth. No, it can't be. He can't be. Why? I know, like he was just... Oh my god, you just resurrect him just for that little while, just for him to die again? God, Hikaru. I stroke his cheek numbly, hoping that the sensation will wake him up. Suddenly, Sho's body feels warm in my arms, and a ray of hope cuts through my despair. Sho? Sho, you're warming up. What's happening? I excitedly look up at Hikaru, unable to stop smiling through my tears. He feels really warm all of a sudden. Could you check him? I think he might be okay. Hana, I think you should... Huh? What? Golden specks of light golden specks of light appear around Sho, shimmering. They dance slowly around him and he looks almost otherworldly. What's going on? He feels so hot in my arms. Oh my god, Jesus. Sho? I feel a sense of something for just an instant. Hana, don't burst into flames on me. That won't do. I can't have that happen. Suddenly Sho's legs just disintegrate into ashes. Oh my god. What the fuck? I didn't know! Higher and higher, I watch as Sho's body slowly crumbles into dust. It doesn't even feel real. I can't comprehend what I'm seeing. I know! What the hell that is until it reaches a part of his body that's on my knees. Still holding his hand, I embrace his head with my other arm in a vain attempt to protect some part of him. I place my face against his, but I feel it turn to ash beneath me. The hand I was holding simply slips through my fingertips. What the fuck, show? I'm unable to move, unable to think, unable to breathe. I half lie there on the pile of ash under me, stunned in silent horror. Eventually, I feel a hand on my shoulder. Hana. Oh, when I don't move, I feel Hikaru start to gently rub my back. I can't help but remember that night when Sho, when he held me and did the same thing. Where he held me and did the same thing. Oh. I really am in love with you, Sho. My hands automatically tighten and dig into the ashes. And that's it. That's when it hits me that he's really gone. I feel like my heart bursts into a million tiny fragments and I start wailing like a child. Why? Why, Sho? Where My life isn't worth anything, especially not yours. Distantly, I realize that both Shinji and Tatsuya have walked over to us, breathing hard. Where the fuck is Iluilus then? Sho, yes. Oh my god. Shit. Are you quite done? Oh my god! No! Go away! My sobbing slows as I come to realize that Iluilus is still here. Right. Iluilus. The one who took Sho away from me. Get mad, Hana! Do it! Hulk mode, activate! I don't care, just tear shit up! Blow shit up! I lift my head and look at Iluilus. He's sitting on the pile of rubble which once held his corpse, one leg dangling over the side. Iluilus puts both his hands behind him and smoothly stretches. I let you have your moment. Shut up! Do you fully feel the impact of your foolishness yet? I slowly stand up, not bothering to dust myself off. Do you now truly grasp how serious I am, that you cannot win? Give yourself up and none of your other friends have to die. Choose not to, and I'm more than prepared to continue to break you, my little butterfly. This is the situation in which you cannot win. No, don't even think about it, Hana. Where the hell have you been? Takumi walks slowly out towards our group, keeping an eye on Iluilus the whole time. He glances at me, and his expression becomes severe when he looks down at my feet. I can't think about what's left of. I need to focus on avenging him however I can and saving my friends. Sho. Hana, I know what happened to Sho. What? I saw it myself. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you should give yourself up. That wouldn't be honoring Sho's sacrifice at all. That is true. I flinch when I hear the word sacrifice. Sacrifice, that's why. What Sho did, it was a sacrifice, and it happened because of me. Takumi's right, there's no point in giving yourself up. We can handle this, Hana. Are you sure? No. I couldn't protect Sho. I won't let anyone else die for me. I start walking slowly towards Iluilus. In my mind, this is the only thing that makes sense. Do you swear to leave them alone if I give myself up? Iluilus stares at me, trying to gauge how serious I am. I stare dully back. Once they're out of here, I'll have nothing left to lose. Takumi starts to move toward me, and I see Iluilus' eyes go toward him. I turn to him and hold out a hand. Stop! Yeah, Takumi stops walking right where he is. But the action is so unnatural, I realize that it was actually my magic that stopped him. What am I even doing? Sorry, Taku, I can't let you get hurt. Hana, please. Nope. I swear not to harm any of your friends. As long as neither they nor you try anything. Fine, do whatever you'd like with me. As long as you keep your promise, I'll keep mine. I'm glad you finally understand that there's no way out. Fuck, we have a deal. Iluilus stands up and walks toward me. I glance at the other guys, but Tatsuya is staring at Sho's ash in some kind of silent horror. And Shinji doesn't seem to be staring at anything at all. Only Takumi and Hikaru are watching us. Takumi is struggling and straining against my magic. When I see how frustrated he looks, I shift my eyes away. Only Hikaru seems to be willingly accepting my decision. Our eyes meet, and I feel like he's searching for me. Our eyes meet, and I feel like he's searching me for something. Oh. I stare back, confident in my decision. Hikaru eventually gives me a slight nod. He mouths something imperceptibly. Stay strong. Okay. Alright. I nod back. Hikaru's small kindness is almost enough to make me start crying again, but I hold it back. Iluilus comes to stand next to me, not bothering to even touch me. He sneers at the guys and folds his arms. It's all I can do not to beg them to take them with. It's all I can do not to beg them to take me with them. I watch Hikaru drag Takumi out, kicking and screaming, while a dazed Shinji and Tatsuya are herded out ahead of him. I pointedly avoid looking at the remains of Sho and concentrate on not crying. When I heard the doors of the ballroom close, all the remaining hope is extinguished. That's when Iluilus turns to me. His smile sends a chill down my spine. Now the real fun can begin. Oh god. Oh god. Despite his haunting words that kept me paralyzed in fear, Iluilus merely led me down a hall to the room where I would be staying. God. I can't tell when he's just messing with me or if he's going to do something awful. A thought enters my mind then. Maybe he's deliberately trying to mess with my head? I have no idea. This is where you'll be staying from now on, my little butterfly. Oh god. Iluilus sounds strangely cheerful as he says this. Without thinking about it, I walk to the balcony overlooking the lake. A sharp pain rips through me when I remember that's the same lake Sho held me beside, yeah. Now, remember that promise you made, yeah. If you try to run away, I will hunt you down and kill each and every single one of your friends and family. I give a curt nod and turn my gaze out towards the evening sky instead. Well then, there are a few things I need before I can start the ritual to take your powers. Don't be lonely, my little butterfly. I'll be back to play with you soon. Nope! With those last threatening words hanging in the air, Iluilus walks out of the room, finally leaving me to myself. To be honest, as much as I fear him, I almost fear being alone more right now. Images of what happened to Sho come creeping into my mind, mixed with the dread of what Iluilus is about to do to me. The last ritual that was done to me, it was against my will too. Remembering the pain and helplessness of that night, I find that I can't stop shaking. After a few minutes, my spiral of hellish thoughts are interrupted by a shout so loud and angry my breath catches in my throat. What? Was that Iluilus? The yelling continues and I'm able to confirm that it's definitely Iluilus shouting, though I can't tell what about. Why? Yeah, what's got you so mad? What's got your feathers ruffled? A few moments later, I hear loud footsteps, everyone causing my anxiety to rise. When the door slams open, I jump. Iluilus strides into the room and throws something on the bed. What? Upon closer evaluation, I realize it's the hilt of some sort of weapon. It would seem like one of your little friends found the time to snoop around my mansion and broke that. Oh, Takumi, nice! Consider yourself fortunate that I have already promised not to harm them. Iluilus spits the words at me, and I take a step back. I've never seen him this angry, but at least it sounds like he intends to keep his words. I needed that dagger. Well, too bad. Well, oh well, what can I do? Oh well. Until I can find another, I have no choice but to delay the ritual. Iluilus storms off without waiting for my reply, mumbling about having to go back to some damn black market again. A smile slinks onto my face, something I wasn't sure I still could do. I wasn't sure I still could do. Takumi, I bet it was you, wasn't it? Yep, it's him. It was him, for sure. Seeing Iluilus in such a terrible mood and knowing he'll have to delay his damn ritual brightens my mood just the smallest bit, right? Even if it's inconsequential in the end, I feel better knowing we were able to get some small bit of revenge. Yeah. Yep, 2 days have passed since I gave myself up as a captive. 2 days without Sho. It's been taking everything I have not to think about him, because I won't be able to get through the tedious days otherwise. I haven't seen much of Iluilus, but when I have, he's looked extremely annoyed. For my part, I've just done my best to avoid him and horrible thoughts. I've been allowed to have my run of the mansion and the mansion grounds. Or rather, Iluilus just didn't seem to care when I finally got the courage to ask him. No one stopped me, and I haven't seen anyone beside the person that gives me food, but they never say anything. The mansion is eerily silent most of the time, save for the sound of waves against the lakeshore at times. But I can't bring myself to visit the pier so I'm exploring the little forest path I found near Iluilus' mansion. At first I thought he just had complete arrogance that I wouldn't run away, but I quickly came to realize that there are people who are always watching me, yes. Even here I can feel their eyes on me. I'm on the little path walking back to the house when I hear a voice. What? Who's it? After a moment, I recognize it as Iluilus. He seems to be mumbling to himself again. Oh, okay. Quickly, I look around for a way to get away, but the bushes are thick and I might end up getting lost if I did. Well, but you're getting watched, so like even if you did get lost, I'm pretty sure that they would just take you back. It'd be awful if he thought I was trying to run away, no telling what he'd do. Right, okay, well, yeah. I'm out of time to think because Iluilus is there looking altogether out of place with his suit. What are you doing so far from the mansion? Just taking a walk, goddammit. Why do you care? Taking a walk? I could ask you the same. Taking a walk. Yeah. His tone tells me he won't stand for any of my sass right now, so I quickly tell him, yeah. I was just bored, so I went for a walk. Yeah. So even dolls like you can feel boredom. Oh, shut the hell up. I say nothing because I know he's just trying to mess with my head. He did say he was going to mentally break me, and he's been taking every chance he can to do so. I shudder. It's hard to believe that the gorgeous man standing in front of me is Shou's murderer, but I won't let myself forget that fact. There's one thing I've been trying to figure out since Iluilus revealed his plan to me, though. Why are you doing all of this, right? Why? Do you just want to become powerful? Is that it? Why are you trying so hard to hurt me and everyone I care about? What could be worth that, right? Unintentionally, I end up shouting the words at him. When I realize what I've done, I shrink back, but I refuse to apologize. After all you've done to us, after all you're going to put me through, don't I at least deserve to know why? Iluilus stares at me for a moment, his expression unreadable. You want to know my motivation then? Yes, I do. I assume you imagine it's something rather monstrous, perhaps the ever so cliché take over the world. Perhaps, yes. That perhaps I was driven to madness by the lust of power or simple boredom. Yeah, I figured. Like, is that not it? There has to be something more than just boredom. Even your lust for power has to be more than just simple. You must have some higher goal to do all of this. Right? Are you trying to bring back a loved one? Is that it? Did he just look sad for a second there? And what if there wasn't any higher purpose? Well, there must be. You're putting a lot of effort into this, sir. Oh, I see now. You wish to know if your boyfriend died because of something more. Are you going to answer my question or not? Exactly, man. I suppose I'll entertain your need to know. Yes. I was born during a time before the fall of phoenix kind. We were blessed with gifts from the stars such as the power to resurrect. But it made them foolish, since we could come back to life whenever we wished. It was not something phoenixes value. Perhaps that's why a great calamity fell upon us, many died, and we lost our land. During that time, phoenixes were taken under the protection of the Empress Laurentia, and she gave us a place to live. And I was given away as a token of gratitude when I was but a child. The first Empress didn't see me as anything more than a toy and an eventual bed warmer, but the next one was even worse. Oh no, you got a tragic backstory too? That's gonna make me sympathize for you? Seriously? Iluilus pauses here and looks away. I feel like for once he sounds normal. I mean, we could have gotten along just fine, you know. I would feel for you if you didn't, want to kill me. All traces of pretense are gone from his voice, leaving only what I interpret as profound loneliness. Some time passed and other beings known as Dark Phoenixes began to appear. I myself became one through unusual circumstances. Really? How? We were shunned from society. We are hated, called corrupted, and abominations. Throughout my long life, I have worked to protect them and give them chance at light they might not otherwise have. I alone gave them homes and helped them however I could. And with your power, I can use it to truly better the lives of Dark Phoenixes, to make Phoenix society see the truth. I don't know what to say. Whatever I was expecting, it wasn't that. Exactly. Could my power really help so many people? And Iluilus, he himself must be seen as a hero to his people. But why did he have to kill Shou like that? Why use such ruthless methods? I know, we could have worked out something, God. Iluilus reaches into his jacket pocket and pulls out a cell phone. What is it? I turn away from Iluilus as he talks, feeling conflicted. It's clear Iluilus must have felt an immense amount of pain in his lifetime, but still, what about Shou's pain? Shou didn't deserve to die like that. Exactly, we could have done something differently, like God. Behind me, I can hear part of Iluilus' conversation. Ah, excellent work finding the dagger. Thank you. Oh, shit. Finding ancient weapons that still work is always such a bother. I'll be able to finally start the ritual. Did he just say he found another dagger? Fuck. I back away slowly as dread takes me in its icy grasp. I realize that my relatively peaceful time is coming to an end and briefly consider just running away. No one else is getting hurt because of me. I take a deep breath and turn on my heel, quickly walking away from Iluilus. Bye. Lol, bye. Okay, chapter 11, you guys. I feel like I should end this episode here. The chapters are getting quite long, actually. Like, surprisingly, I guess because, the plot is thickening. So, yeah, chapter 11's Embers. So, I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh my god, I really hope that show comes back. Like, that, by some miracle. I really hope that I didn't fuck this up. Like, the whole romantic aspect thing, where it's like, I didn't choose enough choices to earn points to be able to resurrect him or some shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I want him to come back. Like, I really do hope he does. He's a fucking phoenix, for crying out loud. And I know, like, the whole thing where it's like, oh, phoenixes can't resurrect themselves anymore. But still, a part of me hopes, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here, you guys, and we can continue on this heart-wrenching story. What will become of us in this fucking ritual in Iluilus? God, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his names right at all throughout this entire time. But like, Iluilus sounds, I don't know, it flows to me. So yeah, anyways. But until then, you guys, tune in next time. So, bye!